let's move forward. Hmm. So today is a session two. I prepared this. Let's see. I tried to create a use case and then we'll deep dive and explain what needs to be done. Hmm. So for session two, uh, I gave an overview. Okay, so I gave a name of my company. I said Sasi Inc. Okay, so Sasi Inc. wants to engage with new customers with the product offerings. It's going to provide some products. Okay, and give some services to the subscribers. And through the product offerings, it will try to encourage their customers to go through the website, sign up. Okay, and complete the profiles. So that is the use case, a very simple use case. And this is what I have designed. Okay. So I have used here, we'll be focusing more on the control flows. Most of the control flows we'll try to cover, and we'll see how the use case is built. I have tried whatever I can include, and then we'll take it up. So what are the problems we are going to solve today? We'll show you how we can create a attribute group. Okay, how we can design the data model, and then we'll think about how we are going to engage with the customer, and we'll see where we can use contact data and journey data in the journey, and we'll define the path. Okay, and based on the actions, how we'll define the path and everything, we'll come to there as well. And then we'll define exit criteria and the goal for the journey as well. Okay, these are the main highlights that I'll think we'll discuss more. And yeah, based on the PPT, I said what I said here. Help the okay. To participants means you people. Okay. Understand how to configure journey leveraging different control flows. So today it will be more focused on the control flows, and you people can also think of a use case. Okay, I want to design this kind of use case, and then maybe you can prepare and let me know, and I can, on top of it, if you have any issues, I can explain that too. We'll have one Q&A session as well, and we'll see different use cases how people are saying, and then we then do it. So we'll understand the journey builder. Okay, more in details. It's not a, so the first thing that we'll cover is the random split. Hmm. So I've given the screenshot also here for how the random split will work. So if I add a random split, I can define the population, okay, based on percentage. So in path one, if I want to say 70%, then the remaining part I can make it to 30%. So how many path it can be defined based on the random split? It has said that it you can configure up to 10 parts. So 10% per path, or you can configure based on other. Okay. So minimum it becomes 10, then other will definitely has to be 10. Maximum is 10. So let's see if we can configure 5 or 1% also. We'll try to see if that is possible. And quick tip about this, I said like based on my experience. Okay. Maybe I'll share the screen, this PPT with you all also. Well, maybe somebody remind me. I'll try to download and share it across also. Okay. So the quick tip for this random split is we are doing the random, right? So it is designed by the system to pick up those percentage of user. Or like say if I say there are 100 people, so in the first path if they are 70 and the in the second path it is 30, we will not know like who are going to which path. So it's better what we can do is after the random split, we can add a update activity, okay, or update contact activity, and then we can update the path. So we can have an attribute called path, and that way we can understand which path which subscriber is flowing. I'll let you know this one. Second one is the engagement split. Hmm. So in the engagement split, what we basically do, we first define uh, different email. Okay, so we might have multiple emails, and after those emails, we'll configure a engagement split. And there, what we do is we defined what needs to be done, which path they need to follow based on the uh, engagement. Whether if they are opening, okay, then I'll say okay, if they are opening, I'm going to do this. If they are not opening, Maybe I'll send a reminder. So that will be a simple basic use case. Okay, let me read it out what it says here. Journey builders engage in split activity, sends contact down a yes or no path. Yes or no means if I say open, whether the person has opened, yes. Whether the person has not opened, no. Right? So that is yes or no. And the same happens with click. And in the click, I have below in the screenshot, I have mentioned, I've shown, I'll show you in the business unit also. You can define like which click activity you need to click. So if you have a lot of CTA, you can select any of the CTA and then track it. Hmm. Then we have a decision split. So based on the decision also, we'll have different paths. Right? So this way, what happens is decision split. Simply just deciding it does not basically for me it does not add much value. Obviously, in use case we use decision split more wisely, but this the below diagram I am showing that is if I have designed in such a way, then I can understand in January how many subscribers followed path one and how many subscribers followed path two. So this way also we can actually I can design a very beautiful report. Okay, based on all these decision splits and all these splits control flow that we'll be discussing. So decision split is a very simple example to define which path where it is flowing. Mm. In the similar way, I can create another report as well, okay, with the path one and path two. So overall through the journey, uh, how many percentage of the population went through that path, okay, and which went to the remainder path. That can also be deduced, and we can understand like whether our campaigns are running properly or not. So let's move forward. So we'll discuss about the target audience. So for me, like my company, I consider my company to be extremely customer centric. Okay. And if I want to engage with my new customer, so first thing, definitely the trust, I have to build a trust with my customers, right? So the trust comes that you need to have that the customers has given a consent for them to basically send the communication. Okay. And the for this this use case was to engage with the new customers, right? So engaging to the new customer was to basically ask them to sign up to the website, my company's website, and also to basically engage with them to let them know that they can if they update their profile, then I can give them a better offer. Okay, and if they basically opt out or they don't want to receive the email, I have to honor their consent as well and bring only those customers basically, right? Not those customers who are existing, who are old, who have already completed their profile and everything is there. I don't want them. Only I want the incomplete customer. Okay, so this will be my target audience. So this is the proposed solution. Hmm. And I'll jump to this proposed solution. So I think I have four, five emails I've created. One is the welcome email, another one is the product. Okay, I don't want to go into this. And see, I don't know if in the initial phase you people will understand this. Okay, so what happens is once you basically gain a momentum in marketing cloud, okay, so you will understand why you're using journey builder. Okay, so and you will also understand like what is the basically the purpose of using a journey builder and what are the advantages. Right, there are a lot of ways that you can uh, communicate to the customers. Either you can send email and SMS and other things via automation, or you can do it by a schedule, guided send, right? So there are a lot of options, but why Journey Builder? So because Journey Builder is more of a one-to-one engagement with the customer, not a bulk send. Okay, not a notification send or a bulk send, but it's a one-to-one customer relationship they are trying to build. So they will definitely have a use case. So I was just thinking about this use case, saying that Sasi Inc. I didn't had any other size. Always Sasi is good. I like my name. So it's one of the retail market, okay, in EMEA, which is the biggest retail market. And historically, they have a good ROI, but they want now they have to increase those ROI, okay, rate of return. Now currently they have 690 customers. 690K. mm, and out of that 45K are incomplete profiles, and active who are regularly interacting with this Sasi Inc., they are 100K. So rest around say 590K, they are not yet uh, active, but still the ROI is high, right? Because the sales and other things are happening. But the difference here with total customer profile is 690.
Sorry, Shashi, sorry to interrupt. Actually, Achal is contacting me to like say that you should allow her in the call.
So, mm, so this will actually, I have to ask them to come in time. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, but yeah, good that you let me know where I was. Mm, mm. So I was here. Okay, so here, what I'm saying is my total customer base is 690K. Mm. Active customers means I'm sending some communications and they are basically opening it, okay, reading through it, they are clicking on the links. That is are my active customers. Okay. But that 690K, like say 590, okay, 590, they have already signed up, but basically either they are out of that 45K does not have a complete profile. They are maybe they haven't given me the phone number or consents or something, right? And all this will come once you slowly you have a better visibility in the project with your leadership. Then and obviously with all these campaigns they will also have a vision why they are running a campaign and what they want to do. Okay. So the vision basically it will happen. They always have a vision what they want to achieve. Hmm. So I just gave a general statement saying that the vision is to increase the customer base. So they have 690, they want to increase by 20% more. And how they want to do, maybe they will decide, right? Now completing a profile, why they want to complete a profile? Basically, if they are asking for completing a profile, they want more personalization to add into their preferences choices. Okay, what are their gender, what are their names? So I can say hello Lakshmi or say hello Sumit or Vaibhav this way. Okay, and they can add also other channels like SMS, push, and all. For those, they need more other details. Okay, so for that, they need to complete the profile. Now, once this they want to do this via May. Okay, once this campaign is complete, they will launch another campaign. So they're planning to launch a new product in July. So all these visions, they basically a company has to share. They always share. Hmm. And I think this is relevant to the marketers and the management and the product managers. They actually have a deadline where need to complete and all this happens. The developer can ask this question to the management. Okay, so till now did you all understood what I was trying to say via this PPT? I tried my best to cover most of the things. Let me go here. Okay, so let's go to the direct to the business unit. So definitely first time it will be little this PPT you will take some time to, though it looks very simple. Okay, but based on all this like this SLA and everything, slowly as you progress, you will people will understand. So based on the design, what I did was first last time I decided, right, I'll create a data extension and then I'll schedule this particular journey via automation. So here I have a new customer engagement data extension. Let me go to the data extension. So here I have created two data extension. One is the master, okay, which will have 690 records, 690K records here in the master. And whom I want to basically engage, they are the new customers. Okay. So I created the structure will be same. So, subscriber key, first name, last name, email address, phone number, opt-in, created it and updated it. Hmm. This has to be not Boolean, but it has to be basically date. It is a miss. And this is same structure. Okay. Here, what I'm going to filter out. So we'll define those things as well as we progress. Okay. So both has the same structure, but how we are going to add it here. And then I have an automation, new customer engagement. As last time I discussed, from the master, we are going to write a query based on a use case, and the target data extension is always a miss here. Take minute. So for the automation to schedule, my target data extension has to be the same here, like the new customer engagement, and in my journey, it has to be the same with the journey. Yeah, right. So this has to be the same. So once you do a query and have a target data extension, then you can basically, I'll come back to the filter later. Then only you will be able to schedule it via automation. Okay, then this is scheduled via automation. And here, as I said last time also, so whenever you are configuring this, it should always, you try to see to process it faster. You should always say evaluate new records only, and then only new records that you are adding after the journey activation. So running an automation before journey activation is not a good proposition. Better you activate. Once you activate a journey, then only you activate the automation. Hmm. Now here, what I also, though I don't like this filter contacts, okay, from this data extension, but anyway, here I actually I wanted to, what I wanted to do was, rather than writing this query where I'm saying I'm just having a filter saying where the new customer which are entering is for today. So I said day diff hour. So this is running hourly. So new customer which are created today within 1 hour, they will only inject. But my proposal is to basically add only those customers whose the profiles are missing, right? So I can definitely add other filters as well, uh, like the first name, and I can say first name. hmm, is null. So just I'll give an example. You can add other filter as well. So you can add all these filters, okay, and then you build a customer. So only those people who does not have a first name, they are going to be added, right? So this is your schedule. Hmm. And for filters, what I've done is, as I said, I don't like adding filters because this will again uh, the processing of your journey, okay, it will be reduced in a very significant way if you have a huge say 50% or more than 50% of, or say even I say 30% of the master D. And if you're adding to the new contact D and you are not using a filter and you're using a filter, rather I could have used the filter here itself where I'm saying opt-in equals to true. Okay, this would be much better than having a filter here in the journey itself. Okay, so anyway, if there is a case where you don't have a automation and all, sometimes you have to use this filter, and here it is a filter by content. So here, when we go to journey data and contact data, so the first point where we encounter contact data is the filter contacts. So I say that okay, I'll go to filter contacts. Okay, then from the attributes, I'll go to my customer engagement. So here it is customer engagement. Okay, so this is my master D. Hmm. And from the master D, I also have a new customer, this one. So how I came to this relationship from master D, I can definitely go to opt-in, or I can again go inside customer. So for that, I have this data designer. Hmm. So what I did was with my, let me duplicate this. I'll just try to show you how we create attribute group here. So from contact builder, I'm in the data designer. I click here and I give a name. Let's say I'll just give attribute group. I don't want to save this. Okay, let me give a proper name. So engagement. So I can select any of the icon, then I create here. Now, either I can create a data extension from here itself. Okay, I have a flexibility of creating a data extension from here. So I can create from here. Okay, usually we already create a data extension, then come here. Hmm. Now I have a contact. These are all contacts. Now I can link a data extension. Okay, so from here I can go to my folder. So it is new. Let me go down. Hmm. So new customer engagement. Now I have two options: master D and new customer. This is new customer engagement, right? So whenever I'm designing a data model, I don't want to basically have this one, because for every campaign I might have a different targeted extension, right? So this is my new customer engagement campaign. Maybe tomorrow I might have a newsletter campaign, and then I might have a webinar campaign, and so on. So every time I'll be landing into creating multiple data designer with attribute groups. So it's better. What I can do is this is my master. So I'm going to first take the master. Okay. So contact key is actually a subscriber key when you're relating with the email. Contact key with SMS will be the basically, yeah, you have to map with the subscriber key. So it's always subscriber key. But in SMS, it's always called the contact key, not the subscriber key. Okay. So the jargon changes with SMS. Here I mapped it, and I have a relationship which is one to now you decide how your mapping is. So this is a master, right? So in the master, I don't want duplicate records to be there. For every customer, there should be one profile, and that should be there. So here, if I create many, then my in the journey, whenever you have this relationship, it will give you some issue when you have one too many. So data modeling has to be done such that your contact key and the subscriber key should always be one to one. Hmm. Then after that, yeah, you can have one to many that can be done. But the first, with the contact key to subscriber key, you should always maintain one to one. So that is where the data model actually come into play. Hmm. So I created this way. Now I can link with like a different, like I'll let's create this. Okay, I don't know how this automatic happened. Hmm. So this should not be happening. But let me delink this. I can delink here, creating here. I can save this, then it will be delinked also. Mm. So since I already have that data model, that's why it might be fetching that one. Mm. So that is maybe I haven't encountered such case, but that might be the case. Why I'm not able to delink? That's also not sure. I'm not sure this, but this will be removed anyway. Mm, I don't know why it's happening, but this delink, this is how what I'm showing. It will happen. Okay, if you click that. So this one is not happening because might what was the name? What did I give the name? New custom engagement, right? So it comes with N A B C D. Where is this N? Okay, N A going to Z. What is N? See, this happens. Actually, this is the issue, right? If everybody has their own data designer, then obviously this is a problem. Hmm. I'm trying to see where is that went. New customer. MNOP N. New customer engagement. Okay. Yeah. So maybe there was some refresh issue. Okay. I have delinked this one. So anyway, this is a different model. Okay. I created a D master one. I'll let you know because there is some other one. So with this, I can have a relationship with my data extension. That is new customer. customer engagement. Okay, then I can select here. Then this will be subscriber key to subscriber key. Okay, for me currently it is one to one. It does not have multiple, so this is okay. If you have one to many, then you can have it. But whenever you do the contact data relationship in the journey builder, you have to basically do with the master, not with the this one. If you do with this, then definitely it will have some issue. Okay, and you can also have like even for you can have another relationship, say email address to email address also. You can maintain whatever relationship you want to maintain. Hmm. So this is how you create an attribute group. Okay, so once you create this attribute group, what happens is when you come to the contact data, so based on the relationship you can see if if you can create other data extension as well. So let's say let me save this. If this is one. Mm. So either I can have another relationship with this. Okay, I can select another data extension, or I can select with the parent one also with any other data extension. Let me show another one. I'll randomly select any other data extension they have, if that is the case. Okay, so customer new data something. So I'm randomly selecting somebody else data. Now here you see this one is string, this was an integer. Let's see what happens. Hmm. See, it does not allow you to select. Okay, so the data type has to be same when you do the mapping also. Hmm. Because this is a string and you can't select with the integer. So you can't have this achieve. You can definitely you have a string here, a subscriber key. So I was trying to do with the ID, it's not allowing, but I have a subscriber key here, so I can connect with this because both are string. Okay, now since the primary key is ID but not the subscriber key, so this can be one to many. I got a better example. Okay, so this will how you can design also. Hmm. So this is where we design the relationship in Marketing Cloud. Let's see how the data designer will look like. So see, this is how your data designer is going to look like. You can keep on adding, or you can have another relationship here. Then you can keep on adding, but it has to be based on your use case. Hmm. Now coming back here, okay, let me go back. So here, hmm, uh, I'm coming to the contact data. I don't have a journey data to filter out. Hmm. I have to basically select my attribute group that I have created. So this one, the old one, and then I have a master. Okay, and inside the master, I have all the master fields. So where is the data designer? So these are the fields. Okay, this is a master D, and these are the fields that you are seeing here. Hmm. And these also come as a field more or less, right? The another one, this is the new customer engagement. And if I click on new customer engagement, then I can select here. But rather than going there, I can select it from here. So I selected this opt-in here. So I don't want the same attribute here. So I said select only those customers to inject into a journey if they have given a consent that is opt-in equals to true. Okay, and if you try some other data attribute where you have one to many, if I let's say if I go to this one, customer engagement, but this is one to one, so it will not have an issue. But if this is one to many and if you select, you will get some warning message here. Though it will allow, but it has some issues when you evaluate the journey. Okay, and this is the schedule. Okay, let me hold it here. Till now, how many people understood whatever I explained?